you feel like where you're at in terms of games?
I feel as though it took my game to a whole different level. Like, honestly, just going through the motions, going through the progressions, and starting to learn this offense down to a deeper level. And you can see guys lifting each other up and building each other up, and you see us coming together, and it's a beautiful thing just to see how this offense has grown since spring to now over fall.
What's been the process of learning, the playbook? I mean, I've talked to some of the guys who've talked about how to take a bunch of notes and just kind of really dive deep into it. What's been like for you?
It's been definitely hard, honestly. You got to know the ins and outs, different coverages, sitting in coverages, breaking down safeties, thinking about what the quarterback's getting. You got to blitz, then you got to hurry up and run your route, get into it, because you might be his first read. So it's a challenge, but the thing is, though, over time, our coaches have been patient with us. We got to lift each other up, teammates helping each other out, and that's all that matters.
I feel like the acclimation process, both from a playbook standpoint and from a chemistry standpoint, has had to be kind of fast-tracked almost because of the fact that so many new players and we're getting close to the start of the season.
Wait, I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Do you feel like everything has kind of had to be picked up faster or learned faster, just given the fact that there's new players, new coaches, new system?
Oh yeah, definitely, because there's competition out here. Every day you got a guy right behind you competing for your spot, so you got to go out there. Oh, excuse me. You got to go out here. You got to compete. You got to do your best every day. You can't loaf. You can't take that second step backwards, because if you go ahead and do that, the next guy's gonna be ready to take your spot.
What's the competition just been like in a receiver room? Seems like you guys are getting
deeper. Definitely. We got some guys. You can't look. If you're hurt, you got to step up. You got to be playing every day. You got to come to practice. Doesn't matter, because you got the next guy ready to take your spot. So the competition, we love each other. We're all brothers, but the thing is, we're all trying to uplift each other. We're all trying to compete with each other. We're all trying to better each other. That's all that matters.
What, is there one or two main guys that you're competing with at a certain spot?
Excuse me?
Is there one or two main guys that you're competing with at a certain spot?
No comment.
What's unique as you've sort of learned Lincoln's system? What's unique about the way he maybe uses receivers?
Definitely, he brings the best out of receivers. So he uses your strengths and he notices your weaknesses. He tries to build them up. Like in our wide receiver room, we're trying to work on holding that squeeze, tracking the ball over our shoulder instead of just turning around, turning your hips and trying to go up for it. Since we already know that, we need to transition to over the shoulder. That way we can keep the DB on our hip and catch the ball easy.
Is there anything specific you've picked his brain about?
Oh, Lincoln. We go on for hours if I got to sit down with him. But even him, Simmons, I pick Simmons' brain all the time, and I know that I won't go home and go to sleep if I pick his brain. We're gonna be talking forever.
No, Lincoln's talked about moving guys around a lot in terms of receivers. Have you been moving around, or have you been more static, kind of on the outside?
Definitely. I mean, we get different formations, being slot, go to the other side and see. We definitely move around a lot.
What have you learned about Caleb through this process of going through camp?
Caleb is very strong-minded, and through that process, you can tell that he's a winner. He has that winner aspect of him, so he's gonna bring winners along with him. If you're not a winner, if you're not gonna come grind every day, then you're gonna get stuck behind. And honestly, that type of culture is what we need in this program, because we want to bring everybody along. But if you're not going to be able to take the sacrifices to truly develop what's really going on here, then you're going to get stuck.
Is there a good example of that leadership, how he's demonstrated that?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, see, we had the offense today wasn't the best. You can tell how he's trying to pick the energy up. Even himself, he's pick the energy up, trying to get back in the mode, trying to get back, making the plays, making the progressions, and that's what you want to see from the QBs, because that actually makes you want to follow him. You want to be behind him. You're going to let him lead.
He's in his second year in this offense. How much does that show through as you guys are all also learning it first time?
Oh, definitely, it shows. I mean, him, Rio, I mean, I'm still trying to dip and dabble on some stuff, and I'm like, okay, I can't do that. And Rio would come and tell me, hey, you can't do that because ... and I'm like, bro, okay. So yeah, definitely, just seeing that second year in the offense, you can tell how much of a pro he is, him and Rio, and then just going back ins and outs and details. He's breaking it down to us. I need it on this step, I need it on this timing. It's a game changer.
In some ways, is he like another coach on the field? That's all. Sorry, in some ways, is Caleb like another coach, kind of like having that in your ear?
Oh, definitely, yeah. He's definitely another coach. He also uplifts us. So, yeah, he might go ahead and coach us, but it's in the wanting more from you manner, so it's trying to better you.
Yeah, got it.